Israel to change tactics in Rafah soon. IDF unable to bear losses in Shujaya and Rafah. What's up in Netanyahu's mind now? The Israeli military is reportedly planning to end the operations in Rafah, southern Gaza Strip, in the coming days. This will mark a significant step in the ongoing war in Gaza. According to the media report by Al Mayadeen, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is said to be in discussions with military leaders about conducting the Rafah operations and changing the nature of the conflict. Quoted from the Israeli media, the military plans to transition to a phase of focused raid and airstrikes rather than a large-scale ground operation. This aligns with Netanyahu's recent statement that the intense phase of the fighting against Hamas in Rafah is nearly over. However, he clarified that while this intense phase may be ending, the war is not over yet. The reports now suggest that the Israeli military will conduct targeted operation based on intelligence about Hamas activities. This approach will be less intense than the current stage large-scale operation, but will still aim to maintain pressure on Hamas. The situation in Gaza still remains complex, with reports indicating that Hamas has been able to rebuild some of the infrastructure and reorganize the operation in areas previously cleared by the Israeli forces. This has led to frustration among some Israeli military officials who describe the situation as a Sisyphus complex, referring to the Greek myth where Sisyphus repeatedly pushes a boulder up a hill only for it to roll back down. For example, even in the Al-Shujaya neighborhood of the Gaza city, Israeli forces are reportedly entering the third time to target sites not discovered in previous operations. This pattern is expected to be repeated in Rafah too. Meanwhile, the Palestinian resistance group continue to carry out operations against Israeli forces in these areas. And so, some retired Israeli military commanders are also expressing dissatisfaction with the progress of operations in Gaza. They point out that Hamas has shown the ability to regroup and resume activities in areas after Israeli forces withdraw, making it difficult to achieve a decisive victory. Now, as the conflict enters the new phase, questions remain about how effective the new strategy will be in achieving Israel's goals and what impact it will have on the humanitarian situation in Gaza.